Hello, good afternoon once again. My name is Jolar Baimika and I welcome you all to this channel. Alright, so in today's episode, we'll be talking about Down syndrome. I want you to take note and I want you to listen carefully to everything that will be passed across and every information in this episode. Alright, so now what is Down syndrome? Down syndrome is a genetic condition and affects much more children when born, and how it is known to be Down syndrome is because they are born with an extra chromosome. Like I said before, it is a genetic condition where a child is born with an extra chromosome. Okay, we all know, and I believe you know, and let me remind you that in every human being, in every child born, there is always a 23 chromosome, 23 pair chromosomes. But in the case of Down syndrome, there is always an extra 21, which is in medical terms it's called trisomy 21, and this is known as a genetic condition, a genetic mutation that actually happens during the hearing in the development of the child, that happens during the development of the child while the child was growing in the womb. So this genetic condition is not something that is being done as a result of the mother or the father during pregnancy. No, it is just an error that literally occurs during cell division. Alright, so now what literally happens? What's the cause of this Down syndrome? Down syndrome, like I said before, it's not as a result of the father or the mother's reaction, or maybe their food intake, or as a result of their actions during the pregnancy. No, but it's just an error that happens during the cell division of the child's growth in the fetus. Now, let's continue by what are the signs and symptoms that you will observe in your child when growing, that you would be able to say this is Down syndrome. The first thing it's basically classified into two. We can say there are the physical symptoms that you will see, and there are the mental and the developmental symptoms that you would need to be observant about. Let's talk about the physical symptoms that you will see. The first one is the shortness of growth. There's going to be a stunted growth for the child, especially at the neck region. Normal, there's always this centimeter where it is expected of the child once it is reaching a particular stage to have and start to have developed. But at this stage, especially for a child that is growing up, they are always having a shorter neck. That's one of the symptoms we are going to be observing. The second one is there's going to be a tiny whitish part in the iris of their eyes. A very tiny part. There's going to be a tiny whitish part in their iris. Another symptom you'll be observing is that there will be a slight line in their palms. It's just going to appear there. It's not like this black line we can see here. No, it's just going to be one, and it's going to stand on its own. Then another thing you'll be observing is their response to the environment. They will be very, very sluggish to respond to their environment. Very, very sluggish. Those are the physical symptoms that you will observe. And one of the symptoms that you observe again for the mental and developmental symptoms, the first thing you observe now is their reaction. Especially when you call them to walk, take a walk with you. You will observe that they are walking very slow. They are not fast in their reactions. They take one step, they will try to relax before they take another step. They are very, very slow in walking, in their speech as well. They are not fluent whenever they are trying to talk. It's not like you telling a child, go get me this. They are very, very slow whenever they are talking. In their obeying skill, whenever you take them to school, sometimes the teachers are always like, she's slow to learn. He is slow to learn. Sometimes these are the mental and developmental symptoms you need to take note. They are very slow to learn, they are very slow to walking, they are very slow even in speech. All these symptoms are very, very important and are very essential for us as mothers, as pregnant women, as even society to be observant about, because in one way or the other, a mother might not know, but you that you've been educated about it, you've learned about it, can educate the pregnant and the nursing mother that I observed this about your child. It gives a leverage. You pass down an information. Now, in all of those things, now what do? Now, I understand that understanding that these signs and symptoms are very essential for us to know. And at the same time, it requires medical attention, because it's something you would observe from a growing child, especially from the age of 0 to 3, 4, 5. Those are the times when these symptoms get out more. So now, what are the things that you need to do? You need to seek medical advice concerning it. And I want you to put your mind at rest. Here, I want you to put your mind at rest, because we have a solution for you. We are solution providers. I will come to educate you about it. We come to bring you the solutions that you need. We are here to give you the solution that is required for you concerning this condition. So you don't need to panic. You don't need to put your mind to make your mind trouble. You just need to keep your mind at rest and future. Right, so for everyone joining our channel, you're welcome. This is Right Living Natural Health TV channel, where we talk about health. So I would love you to like, comment, and even share with your friends. In case you have any questions that pop up or during the discussion or anything, you can do well to drop your comments there, to drop your questions, or you reach out to us. Thank you very much.